How can you walk away? Don't I matter anymore?
As we begin this interview, we're talking with John Foster, who is headed to Hollywood. John is from Addis, Louisiana, just across the river from Baton Rouge, and he's a Bruley High valedictorian graduate this past year, a freshman at LSU, biology major, and you're much more than a singer, though we're knowing you as a singer right now because you want to be the singing oncologist, from what I understand.
Yes, sir, that's correct. That's correct. I have a passion for cancer treatment, all things medical, and academics was my life before I started singing. So I'm hoping that my life can be something of a merge of the two, music, academics, something like that. We can figure it out.
That could definitely happen. How is it that you became a singer? Is your family a family of singers?
I have an uncle who's very musical, Galen Martin, but we don't share any blood, so I can't say it runs in my blood. But we're a very musical family in terms of we always listen to music, and so I grew up around old country music, and I just started karaokeing a little bit, and then they were like, "Well, you should do something," and I was like, "No," but I just kind of worked on it, and here we are.
Well, you're not a novice even at this point because you have this past year or this year 40 playing dates. Is that correct?
I play a lot as much as I can. Really, I love what I do.
Is it difficult to mix now school and not just any school? If you're hoping to become a physician, doing that with all the singing also.
It's quite the hassle sometimes. When you have something to do Thursday night and you're up until midnight in a bar room, and then you have an exam the next day. It's like, what do we do? But yeah. I've been able to manage it pretty well, and I'm just glad that I've been able to keep on that track.
John, you've released 4 singles. One of those dedicated to the Bruley High cheerleaders who were tragically killed when they got involved in a police chase. Right. Now, interestingly enough, this past week, I interviewed the father of one of those cheerleaders who has put together an app which can alert people if they get involved in a chase. So you were close to these young ladies, I believe, and one of them you said was your muse. Describe that for me.
Yeah, so I grew up with Caroline Gill, whose father you talked to, Jason Gill. But I knew Maggie Dunn extremely well. We were best friends for many, many years, and that was definitely the worst day of my life. But the reason we say she's my forever muse is because music has a very particular way of emerging when the moment's just right. It's like right when you need it, it's there. And on that day, in those couple of months, is when I needed music the most. And guess what? It came to me. Wow. I was able to write songs, not only just the song that I wrote, but all of the songs that I would do, songs that had lyrics that really meant something to me. It comforted me. It comforted their families. It comforted the community. Yeah. And she still is a source of inspiration for me every morning that I wake up.
Well, you're right. It comes to you, and it's definitely a comfort for those who hear it. And I think your probably voice is a comfort to a lot of people who hear it also, and a thrill because you're outstanding, and headed to Hollywood on American Idol. That's exciting. Hey, it is so great to talk to you, and a Louisiana boy who is at LSU and on American Idol and headed to Hollywood with an outstanding voice. John Foster, thanks so much for your time. It's great to talk with you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all take care.